think that gives you the right to abandon your child with someone already struggling? Mama Rachel replied, her voice shaking. In a small, quiet town lived a woman known by many as Mama Rachel, a simple, hard-working widow. Life had never gone easy on her, but she carried her struggles like a cross with quiet dignity. She had 3 children, her eldest, Raquel, a gentle, smart young woman in her early 20s, David, her only son, a sharp, observant teenager, and Mary, her youngest, still in primary school. Mama Rachel worked as a cleaner at a nearby private school and used the little she earned to feed her family, keep a roof over their heads. She was known in the neighborhood as a woman of prayer, the type who woke early, swept the compound, and committed her day into God's hands before the sun had even settled into the sky. She didn't have much, but she had peace in her home, and for her that was enough. Until one day Abigail came knocking. Abigail was her colleague from work. They both work as cleaners at a nearby primary school. She arrived with her 9-year-old daughter Esther and a small travel bag. There was something desperate in her voice, and it didn't take long before she broke into tears. She said she was traveling to Ghana to start a small food business and had no one to leave Esther with. She begged Mama Rachel to please look after her daughter for just 6 months. 6 months only, Abigail said, her hands clutched together. Once I settle, it'll come back for her. Mama Rachel was stunned. Abigail, my situation, she said, I'm still struggling to feed my own children. How do you expect me to take in another mouthful? Abigail knelt on the ground right there in her sitting room. I swear on my life, it'll be sending money every month for her upkeep, she said. You won't have to do anything extra. I just need someone I can trust, and you're the only person I have left. For minutes, Mama Rachel sat in silence. She looked at Esther, a quiet little girl with tired eyes, standing there beside her mother with nothing but innocence in her face after much pleading and promises. Mama Rachel, with a heavy heart, said, Yes, I'm only agreeing because of the child, she said, but please don't forget your promise. I won't, Abigail said quickly. Thank you so much. You'll hear from me soon. At first, Abigail kept to her word. The first few months were okay. She sent some money at the end of each month. Not much, but enough to buy Esther's school supplies and food. Esther quickly adjusted to the family, and Evan began to call Mama Rachel Mama, just like the other children. But soon the problem started. The money began to come late, sometimes 2 weeks late. Other times, Abigail would say she had issues with transfer, that her boss hadn't paid her. Gradually, the money stopped coming altogether. Whenever Mama Rachel called to ask what was going on, Abigail had a new excuse. One night, frustrated and worried about feeding Esther Mama, Rachel asked, But why are you always working at night? So anytime I call you say you're busy. What kind of job is this? Abigail paused before answering. I'm working at a bar for now, she said. The money I came